Welcome back. More good news for the public healthcare system. A government-led pharmacist training program aiming to build capacity in the public sector is yielding results. 10 newly trained and certified pharmacists are now back in the Bahamas and deployed at various public health centers.
They are great help, to be honest with you. And with elderly persons, of course, they are very happy to see new faces.
That's lead pharmacist at the South Beach Community Health Center, Londa Taylor, extolling the difference her new complement of pharmacist interns have already made. These 3 pharmaceutical wonders are among the first to take part in a revolutionary certification program introduced at the College of the Bahamas 4 years ago. Health Minister Dr. Perry Gomez says while there is no shortage of pharmacists in the private sector, it's been hard to attract professionals to the public service for the usual reason: money.
Because people make very good salaries in the private sector. All the trained pharmacists leave the government sector and go into the private sector. And so this program was geared to try and train more people and have training in country so that we could get the numbers of pharmacists that the country needs.
Assistant Hospital Administrator Gina Carey says these pioneering interns now hold a Bachelor's of Science in Pharmacy, the 2-year balance of the 4-year training taking place at the University of Technology in Jamaica.
They're doing a rotation throughout the public health sector clinics. They are rotating 1 month at each facility, which includes pretty much all of the public health polyclinics and Sandlin's Rehabilitation Center and the Princess Margaret Hospital.
Pharmacists Shantia Heel, Quandria Johnson, and Latanya Pinder are all grateful for the opportunity to pursue their passion at home and in the Caribbean. They share the benefits of their new skills with us.
Well, the experience here in the Bahamas has afforded me, first and foremost, the opportunity of getting my education at home. Therefore, I was able to stay with family and then go off.
I'm pretty much hoping to bring a new level of patient care in our government sector. We want to work along with our multifaceted medical community, our doctors, our nurses, in providing top care, individualized patient care.
I've been in the job for 4 weeks now, and it's very different from what I've experienced in Jamaica. It has a different clientele, and you get more interaction with more patients.
Well, as the Bahamas braces for this new hurricane season, most of those residents impacted by the ravaging rain and winds of Hurricane Irene have bounced back. Their plight also prompted the assistance from the Bahamas Red Cross Society. While funding remains an issue, Red Cross officials say they are prepared to weather the 2012 Atlantic hurricane season. Here's LaDon Davis.
We're ready and prepared. This is an ongoing effort for us. We don't just wait until hurricane season to get prepared. We have a warehouse where we stock and position our goods in the event, anything happens.
Committed to serve and ready, says Director General of the Bahamas Red Cross, Caroline Turnquest, when it comes to the state of the Red Cross if a national disaster should strike. The Director General says disaster teams have been trained to assess damages and to assist residents who could be impacted by a natural disaster, including a hurricane or fire. However, Ms. Turnquest says the economic downturn resulted in hundreds of Bahamians seeking assistance from the Red Cross last year, and this year is no different.
We impacted about, I would say, 200 plus persons, and that's just off the top of my head. And we also, with the hurricanes, we did quite a number of family islands. We sent out something like 1,500 packages of food parcels, in addition to blankets and tarpaulin and you name it, sheets, etc. So we covered about, I would say, 1,500 persons throughout the islands. We have been working feverishly with NEMA as their partner, and they provide the building materials, we provide the food items.
Ms. Turnquest says while they have received some international financial assistance from their partners, funding remains a challenge.
Well, we know that should there be, for instance, a hurricane, that persons will react and respond, and they would come and offer what they have. However, the Red Cross itself has operational expenses ongoing that we always have challenges with, because people feel that when they help you, it should go toward, the light or a salary. But how else do you get your programs running if you do not have the funding? So funding has always been an issue for us.
And because of the economy, many nonprofits Organizations have downsized operations, but Turnquest is grateful to corporate Bahamas and other financial contributors like the International Federation of the Red Cross for their continued generosity.
Luckily last year we were able to tap into the International Federation of Red Cross, which we always have that option. I mean, we would prefer to do it from our own resources, however we don't have it. But the International Federation has, they gave some funds for us to make up those parcels. We also got help from OFTA, the American Embassy. Through the American Embassy, they provided us with paying for the transportation to get those stuff out to the islands.
LaDawn Davis, ZNS News.
It's crab season and many fans converged in Fresh Creek, Andros this weekend for the annual Crab Fest. The event not only brought families together, but also provided support to the local economy. Our lucky reporter, Janaea Noel Ferguson, was there. She has the story.
The annual Crab Fest attracting thousands, whether it was participating in the crab catching competition, a watermelon eating contest, or catching the biggest crab. A good time was had by all. But for many Androsians, it was an opportunity to visit the largest Bahamian island that they once called home.
Crab Fest is the next biggest thing in this country next to John Canoe. This event attracts people from all over the country, in fact, international all over the world. This is the major thing in the country culturally next to the John Canoe.
Well, listen, I can tell you one thing. When you come with you, all you got is a beautiful woman. Well, I love everything about Crab Fest. The environment, the people, the food, and most of all, hanging with friends. I'm a hometown boy, Calabash Bay. So I come every year. This is my 5th year in a row. I love it.
While the various competitions were taking place, food was the main attraction, as many supported the local vendors. The annual event also attracting some international guests.
We heard about it on our resort. They told us, and so we thought, hey, why not? We are really interested in the culture of the Bahamas, and so we thought this was a perfect opportunity to get some of that.
And this one visitor giving lessons on how to eat crab and dough.
Let me show y'all. You gotta break the dough up like that. But as you can see, they empty, but you go like that. And then you go down. And then it be like that. So 2012 Crab Fest, yeah, baby.
But most importantly, these down-home Androsians say they support the event to give back to the community.
It's good to give back. It's good to give back instead of going to the U.S. and spending the money. Spend some money home. Keep it within the family. The same $20 you spend in the U.S., you could spend here, and it goes a long way.
And despite the heat, many say they will be coming back for more next year.
I'm a first time at the Crab Fest, and out here, hot. No, there's a different type of heat in Andros. This heat on a different level altogether.
So mark it on your calendar to meet these folks in Fresh Creek in 2013. Janaea Noel Ferguson, ZNS News.